history.
It's somewhere
There
because.
it is. As its own screen.
Okay. Okay, much better. You are going more closer to the marks without being afraid. Yeah.
Yeah, I also paid attention to the wind, which
Yeah.
was kind of square today, that I was at least mentally aware to see if I should drive or not.
Yeah. Okay. Also this one. Very good in the end.
Much better than yesterday.
And so a bit, I think it was yesterday, whenever it was, like before I was thinking like the rounding, but because of the current, even yesterday I was still very late.
Yes.
So now I started thinking, much
Yes,
more
you
ahead.
anticipate more by mark rounding. Yeah.
Still too open.
Yeah, the series to open.
Still too open. Dive.
Wait.
Sometimes it's unbelievable how much you see it.
Current.
Yeah.
In the previous one, like you said, it was the sail was very unstable, and it would, whatever, I'm not sure the word is luff, it would just like sort of like
Yes.
inflate back and forth, especially at the bottom. And then you were telling me to be more steady, which I think I tried. But like I don't know if you noticed, I did take a little bit of the out hole,
Yes.
but I was waiting to see if you were gonna tell me to take even more or not, and you didn't.
No.
Yeah, it still was very unstable.
Yes, I think that yeah. In this situation, it's better to have the bang more loose than too tight, because the flow is very unstable, and yeah, even if a boat is more unstable, the important thing is that the sail has some powers. So it's important that the boat is a bit unstable, because every time that you heel, you generate power. So it's not so bad. But if you stay with a wang too tight and the flat boat,
And the out hole, right?
yeah, and also the houtle, yeah, it's not
Okay. So,
okay for this.
So I think what you're saying is that it's not automatic that just because the foot of the sail is coming back and forth, that we shouldn't
Yes.
necessarily tighten it. The power benefit to accelerate at the right time, it's basically has to be optimized. We have to like find the right
Yes,
setting.
yes, because yeah, now we are going with a current that is pushing you, so you feel less pressure in your sail. But if you close completely the leech
Yeah.
with a bang, you have not the occasion to generate new power. So maybe it's better that the sail is a bit like more active and unstable, that you can regenerate power easily. Now here you have less current, of course, because before was the harbor is so small in that point.
Narrow.
No. Okay.
Small movements.
Alle 7. Ci sono i soldi sopra il comodino.
Quanti soldi sono?
45. E aspetta che gli scrivo che hai una mini nera. Ok, sorry.
No worries.
Ciao, allora, viene mio marito alle 7 davanti alla PAM, ha una mini nera e in caso ti lascio il suo numero se non lo trovi. Ok. In this piece it was very good, by working with healing and the sheet, very gentle movement.
Yeah, this definitely came from training some days ago, where
2 hands for dreaming.
exactly, like the relative. Okay, so the need to push and hold, and then the relative need to eventually trim a lot more than head up.
Yeah.
And even I was really trying to really avoid the heading up because I didn't want a boom that was,
Yes,
not
but
coming
it
out.
was a
There
good
was-
compromise,
yeah,
yes. Okay, now it's not so windy, but you can easily jibe. And yeah, maybe you can reduce the angle of the direction that you are changing and go more straight, but that's okay.
Yeah, I noticed that even when I did try to go straight, I noticed that I still had an instinct to not go straight. So I still had to settle that.
In this one, you didn't change the direction in the beginning, nothing. So in the end, when you go to the other side, you are a bit in the wrong angle.
Yeah, and yeah, it's interesting. It's a cute angle.
Yeah, and then you need to modify more the angle to
Come back.
push some power on your sail.
Look here.
Yes, here.
Okay, so far I'm kind of straight.
Yes.
But then what I'm doing that what I seem to be doing that changes the angle is that I want to heel on that side. So when I heel here, I put weight on it, and that's how I lost a lot of angle.
Yes, but the point is that here you are going straight, sailing by belly. So you had to adjust your weight to be straight on downwind. So when you go to the other side, the sail is downwind. If you veer away just a little bit, then you can sail by belly immediately to the other side. Did you remember what we said before?
Yeah, but so I wasn't doing exactly that, but I was. So I was looking for the entering the jibe for the
Yes.
for the wind to be coming from one point of the stern, and then I would look for the angle. So like when I'm looking here, like for the angle, what I'm looking for is like, okay, now I think that if I go straight, the wind will come from my new
Okay.
my new lee. Okay, so but that angle I don't honor that angle, so that now I throw it all away because here instead of going straight, I see what's going on.
Yes. But
Yeah,
maybe you
yeah.
had 90% wind shift also here.
Okay.
So
Okay. But but it is interesting still for me that the heel can. I
yes,
don't know
if you wait, the boat start to
Yeah,
round.
yeah.
Yeah. If you go to the other side, the boat goes straight. Or if you overheal,
Yeah.
you start to veer away with your weight.
Yeah, maybe I'm overholding it there.
Okay, this is the position that you have to keep your boat on this reach. Maximum healing.
What do you mean maximum? Oh, that's the maximum healing angle.
Yes.
Yes.
And quite flat.
And,
Look at
yeah, and I think the way I was trying to manage it was I don't want to overheal to windward, and so if it comes to basically 0 degree, make it heel a little 0 degree. So I was more tuning at the 0 degree, not like for a maximum.
Yes. But if you don't want to stay at the 0 degrees, it's better that you stay maybe a bit
Yeah.
heel,
Yeah.
but don't do heel flat,
Yes,
heel flat.
yes.
Just go and try to squeeze.
Yeah, I
If you
see.
if you have more power, squeeze,
see.
and if you have
So-
less power, release a bit your weight from the boat. Okay.
Yeah, so let me map this to something. Yeah, so we want to use a carrier energy forward, not like be swinging. It's the same as upwind, or is there anything different about this and upwind?
Okay, reach is a bit different.
In
You
terms
can
of the I want it to be flat and powered.
no, on the upwind you have to work more because you are working also with a sheet, and there are waves in your face. So in the here you are faster than upwind, so it's gonna be easier to have more speed and to squeeze to have even sometimes more speed. But you cannot do a very big difference of speed because you are already with a good speed. You don't have weight waves in front of you. So here you don't have to work so much than in upwind. In upwind, you had to regenerate the power every time.
I see. So in the upwind, the very frequent intentional regeneration of power
Yes.
means that in the wave coming might mean like we do need to induce even more heel to recatch the wind.
Yes.
Versus here, I should just try to stay at the right angle, flat. I mean, whatever, call it 5 degrees, constantly. There should not be a need, and I should not lose energy by
Yes,
by
yes, of
going
course.
back and forth. Okay.
Yes. Liz is texting to me.
I feel ignored by Chloe right now.
What?
I feel she's ignoring me.
No. She was so cold, I think.
More Cunningham! More Houghton!
Okay, so the Cunningham, at least I see the wrinkles. But the out hole, okay, so the out hole, it's not as evident to me right now when to tune it. Like, yeah, certainly sometimes it's maybe overpowered, or like, I really do need to depower it. So like if I need it fat, it's clear. If I need it tight, it's clear. But this like how you realized that I should trim it here, it wasn't very obvious to me.
Because you have a very fat sail now.
Yeah.
So you don't have waves. So you can use a flat sail to go faster.
Okay, less drag.
Yes, less drag. You need a lot of power when you have some waves to
go
pass.
over,
But if
yes.
the sea is flat, you don't need it. So
Yes, so
you
then-
can use the flatness of a sail to
get
go
speed,
to
yeah.
go over speed. Yes.
Close the sheet! Look the telltales!
Yeah, so that was useful because maybe I was doing the in and out thing, but I was doing it in such a small quantity that I hadn't realized how much more power is available to squeeze. And when I squeezed, I don't know if in this video or later, there was so much more possible.
Yeah, you have to start from, if there is enough wind, the good thing is to have the sail close, completely close. If you, of course, you cannot stay close all the time because you broke the flow, and so
Break
this is
the
you
flow.
break the flow. So this is why you are easing and pulling the main sheet.
Yeah.
But remember that the starting point is the block to block sheet. So the sail has to be close. Then you use a bit to get some power. But then you come back to block sheet.
Okay, but I agree with what you said, and I know that what I'm about to say is what you meant. But like, that is because we're in this condition, right? Like we're the I'm not sure it's the right use of the word. Actually, it's not the right use of the word, but like the minimum the minimum opening when I'm already hiking on the strap, right? So
Yeah.
for this amount of wind where I'm
Yes.
already, the minimum opening is 0. And that's what you're saying, right?
Yes.
That's the point of reference. Like if it was a much lighter wind, the minimum opening might be more.
Yes, of course.
But
But now
so
you have enough pressure to
Yeah.
to stay close.
to go for the 0 and
Yes.
then open from there, and somehow I was in this other zone of like between whatever 5 and 10 centimeters or something like that.
If you are full hiking
Yeah.
and the sail is super power, so in that point, first you trim Cunningham and Houghton, then you start to ease a bit the sheet. So the starting point will be like this, for example. So you start with 0 knots,
Yes.
some sheet ease,
Yeah.
then you go to 8, 10, 12 knots, that is close,
Yeah.
and then probably you start to open the sheet again.
Yeah.
Okay.
So would you agree that maybe my van was too loose?
No, because yeah, if
Here's
you
why I said this. So the there's probably some tension on the sheet that I think is sort of the neutral or like yeah. So like if I trim the vang more, then the blocks will close more.
okay,
And
yeah,
so like if I leave the vang even a little bit more open,
yes,
then the last 5 centimeters here will be heavy on my sheet. And that's probably what I was feeling is that the sheet was, I was getting to the
okay,
point where it was
yeah,
heavy.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you can trim just a few
Yeah.
more, but yeah, if you don't need to depower the sail, you shouldn't trim.
Yeah. So that's not to depower, right? That's even to just bring it to,
Yeah,
I don't know if this is right either, but like, isn't that kind of like maximum power? Yeah.
yes, you have to find the maximum power
Yeah.
in these conditions.
Yeah,
So-
and so in this maximum, so I don't know anything about this, but like in this condition, the sail is designed to give the maximum power
Of course.
when it's block to block.
Yes.
Yeah.
More Cunningham! More Houghton! Close the sheet! Look the telltales!
So there was a part of the not here, but like in the channel maybe in the channel out, maybe. There was a part where like the lure telltale was like spiking up.
Yeah.
And then like whatever 30 degrees 40 up, and then I thought, well, maybe should I be heading up or like should I be easing? And then what I think I did is I headed up, and then you said don't point, and so I was a little confused because I agree, like pointing was not the right thing to do. I wasn't even trying to point. I was trying to like do this thing where like I honor the
The point was that you were still slow because you waited too much to change your way and to heading up. So the wind changed, but you didn't react to this change. So you started to slow down and you were losing your speed. In that situation, first you have to get new speed and then you can head up. So the right things to do in that situation should be to ease the sail before and then trim and head up to have a new acceleration.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So go for the optimal happy sail.
Yes.
So when the lure telltale says so, go for happy sail, and then go from there. What is the right thing to do?
Yes. If you have a reaction that is after 1 second, for example, so immediate, you can only heading up because you are still faster. If you wait too much, so your sail is not happy sail anymore, you
Yeah.
are slowing down, so you
Yes.
need to be faster again before then heading up, because the point was that we had a lot of current in that channel.
Mm-hmm.
So as we said in the past, if you are faster, you feel less the current.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
you don't want to feel so much current, so you have to be faster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I agree. The current was helping create the situation, and there was something, yeah, like a little shift with a little lull that made it so like I had to ease, so that then I had to like maybe move in, and then you had find the right new angle, and I didn't quite do that. I was just
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if you slow down, it's not only that you are slowing down, but you are drifting more. If you are faster, and you drifting less. So
Is the sheet to anyone to pass?
okay, that's it. I have some of my videos.
oh, okay. You want to send me
Of
videos?
taking session.
Oh, okay.
No, I have some good also in reach.
Should I stop the video? or-
Yes, you can stop.